Hey guys, how are you doing? I am periscoping about bundles. I love talking about bundles. I talk about bundles a lot, but this is not an advert, promotion, anything like that. That is not why I am doing this. This is not an announcement. I'm not saying, wow, there's a really loud truck going by. This is not saying, okay, I have a course or anything like that. This is not what this is about. You will see that I have made my sign today, don't make stupid bundles. Google Amazon product bundling policy. I'm not saying sign up for my newsletter or anything like that. I am saying look at Amazon's product bundling policy. That is the most important thing. If you take away any one thing today, please go and Google Amazon's product bundling policy. Okay, so I'm gonna do don't make stupid bundles. 5 ways to avoid making stupid bundles. Actually, I had a happier title than that. I can't remember what it was. 5 ways to make great bundles. There we go. Hi Dean, hi Lauren, hi Flipping Books, hi people who are bundling and people who want to learn bundling. Okay, so let's start with 5 awesome things you need to make bundles. Okay, number 5, remember, it's about the customer. Okay, so I have props today. Okay, I've got my black hat. This is what most people say. Well, that really works well. There we go. I got my black hat on. Okay, what I keep hearing people say, why should I make bundles? And this is the black hat answer. Because it keeps the competition away. No, let's stop. Let's stop with the it keeps the competition away. That is not the reason to make bundles. The reason to make bundles is that they add value for your customer. They are convenient and they are valuable for your customer. That is what Amazon cares about. They do not care about your competition or your lack of competition. It is about your customer. And that if you can take away anything other than look up the product bundling policy, remember bundles are for your customer. What is a bundle? A bundle is 2 or more products bundled together. They must be complementary. Let me read you this. I'm going to read you this from the product bundling policy. Bundles must consist of items that are highly complementary and provide a value to the buyer when compared to the individual items purchased separately. So I've had a lot of questions this week. People are saying to me, can I add stuff to my bundle? Can I add a private label thing to my bundle? Can I add information products to my bundle? Can I add a CD? Can I add a pamphlet? Okay, so it's not a black and white answer. It's not like, no, this is prohibited. No, you can't do this. It's more, think of Amazon like a magical god. Think of it like a big, I don't know, Inca god that you have to kind of keep happy. And it doesn't necessarily tell you exactly what's going to make it happy. What makes it happy is happy customers. And that is what you have to bear in mind. If Amazon don't explicitly say, don't do this, it doesn't mean you can do it. And here's the thing, it's down to interpretation. What does adding value mean? Bundle baseball caps with kitchen knives. Don't do that. That's crazy. That doesn't add value for anyone. That's not highly complementary. The one thing I've been asked like 3 or 4 times this week is, can I put an information product in with another product? So for example, can I take can I take cake mix and add a recipe pamphlet on how to make cake? I think that's kind of a stupid bundle. I don't think this is a good idea because that recipe card doesn't add value to people. That doesn't really give anything to the customers. The big question to ask yourself here, and this is kind of my litmus test for is this a stupid bundle? Why are you adding that recipe card? If your real, genuine, true reason is because it makes a really great product for the customer, they need this recipe information to make the bundle make sense. If that is your real, true, genuine reason for adding those items, then maybe. And I gave some examples. I was talking about this on my personal wall. I gave some examples of when information products might be useful. For example, if you had like a magic trick set, having a DVD of magic tricks might be really useful. If you have a home birth kit, having cards with like positions or meditations, that might be useful. But on the whole, these things are just added totally gratuitously for the benefit of the seller, to keep other people away, to keep the competition away. But if they say, if I self-publish this leaflet or I self-publish this recipe book, no one else can jump on board my bundle. And I feel like philosophically that is the wrong approach. If you take that approach to selling on Amazon, it's not scalable. That's not a big picture approach. Your focus should be on making solid, awesome bundles that are very complementary, that make sense together, and worry a little bit less about the competition. If your bundles are good enough, they should sell really, really well. Look at how Amazon works. Amazon works. They intended for people to piggyback on each other's listings. It's designed that way. That is what Amazon want. If you start creating lots of stupid bundles, and another example is people were saying, okay, what if I put a gift box with candy? Well, if that gift box really, really complements and adds to the candy, then maybe. But if you're just putting that gift box in there to stop other sellers from selling the same candy as you, it's opening this crazy Pandora's box where everyone could do that. Imagine if everyone wants to sell Twinkies and everyone goes to the dollar store and buys a different gift box and sells them together, and you have 500 listings for Twinkies, each with a different gift box. Amazon are going to get pissed. They're not going to let that happen. And I saw a similar one of, okay, what if I put a private label? I need my black hat on again for this. What if I put a private label battery in with a really hot selling flashlight, or a really hot selling, like, I don't know, Hot Wheels track? No, don't do it, because you will get everyone that will do this, and Amazon are going to pull the plug, and you will all get a performance notification, and life will suck. So it's about the customer. Only add things to your bundle that make sense for the customer, that add value. And here's the thing with Amazon. If you create value for the customers, if you provide amazing customer service, you give them refunds if they need refunds, you keep them happy, they will keep coming back. And this is why we make money on Amazon. This is why we make so much money on Amazon, because people love the customer service. They love that it's like haggle free, that you know what you're getting. Okay, so number 4, and I've kind of covered this, is super complementary products. So your products should be super complementary to each other. Now, one example, I said a private label battery with a flashlight, don't do it. But perhaps if you had like an ultra powerful or eco-friendly flashlight and you bundled with it a super powerful or an eco-friendly battery, that could work. The point is your products have to be really complementary. Instead of putting a random gift box with your candy, what about finding a gift box that matches the candy? Like if you're selling, I don't know, Babe Ruth candy, find a baseball-themed box or a baseball-shaped candy jar. Then it suddenly makes sense. Your bundles have to make sense. So super complementary products. Okay, number 3 then. So we've had number 5 is about the customer. Number 4, super complementary items. Number 3, okay, actually make sure your bundle is a bundle. And there's a little guy going, that's not a bundle. Okay, so I think there's a lot of confusion about what a bundle is and what a bundle isn't. First of all, I'll get multi-packs out the way. A multi-pack is not a bundle. A multi-pack is when you have 2 or more products that are the same. So if I put 2 of these notebooks together, that is a multi-pack. There is controversy over multi-packs. Amazon do not know their left hand from their right hand. In one place in the policy files, it says all multi-packs in any category, groceries, office, stationery, home, any category, except health and personal care. Any multi-pack must be created only by the manufacturer. You should not be making multi-packs yourself. Now, other people make their livelihood by doing multi-packs, and they report that Amazon are quite happy to make multi-packs for them. So my advice about multi-packs, contact Amazon. If you want to make a multi-pack, contact Amazon. Hey, I want to put 2 of these notebooks together. Here's the UPC. Is that okay if I do that? And if you do a multi-pack, give it a unique UPC. That's another super important thing for bundles. All bundles must have their own UPC. The UPC is just the barcode. do not use a barcode from any individual item in the bundle as the UPC for the bundle. You will need to buy new UPCs. If they are different color notebooks, they are a bundle. So that's a really good question. If the two products are identical, if the notebooks are identical, it's a multi-pack. A really clever way to do this is to have different variations. So if you put together a pink and a blue notebook, that is now a bundle. Again, make sure it makes sense. You could have a boys and girls bundle. Great, boom, that makes sense. The other thing, so I said not being a bundle. This is number 3, we're on not being a bundle. Hi Jenny, thank you. The other thing about not being a bundle is when it starts being a gift pack or a gift set. Now, this is kind of a complicated issue and something I've talked about a lot. A bundle should be products that don't have any special packaging. It should be just 2 or more products in a poly bag or in a box. No fancy baskets, no gift wrapping, no special bows, or and definitely no like extraneous pamphlets or additional products thrown in. Now, if you make a private label product, it can contain whatever you want it to contain, as long as it's legal within Amazon and legal within the law. So now that is kind of moving into different territory. You can create gift baskets. It is a thing. You can sell gift baskets on Amazon. You can sell kits. We talked about magic kits. We talked about home birth kits. You can sell those on Amazon. And you private label them as your own brand. Then when you do that, you don't have to follow the rules in product bundling policy. You do not have to put in the title that it's a bundle. You don't have to... like, you can do whatever you want with it. It's your own product. However, if you are putting other people's brands into your private label product, that may be a problem. I would not recommend doing that without talking to a lawyer, because manufacturers may not like you putting their products into their own gift pack. It's kind of confusing. I know it's kind of confusing. The point is, bundles are supposed to be simple. They're supposed to be 2 or more products that you can regularly buy or that are your own products, and you just sell them in a poly bag or a box. You do not put them in a basket or a gift box or anything like that. So you can include a gift box in your bundle, but you shouldn't put the products in it. The gift box should be just included in the poly bag as part of the bundle. So if you have candy, if you have like 2 types of candy and a gift box, then you just say in the title of your bundle it's a 3-item bundle. It contains candy A, candy B, plus a complementary gift box. Okay, so that's a confusing one. What I would say, don't open products. Do not try and create private label gift sets by opening products and packaging them, especially groceries. Never, ever, ever take groceries out of the packaging to sell them. That's like a big, big, big no-no. So don't do that. Okay, next one. Where are we up to? Number 2. Wow, we're rocking through this. Number 2, be crystal clear. Be crystal clear in your listing. This is about customer confusion. So a lot of people ask, what should I put in the brands field for my bundle? What should I put in the manufacturer field? What should I put in the title? Keep it as clear and simple for your customer as possible. If you are selling Starbucks coffee with mugs, and the mugs are not Starbucks mugs, then in your title put coffee bundle contains Starbucks coffee and brown mugs. Or just, I would say brown mugs and Starbucks coffee. And do not put Starbucks in as the brand or the manufacturer. Otherwise, the customer may think that they are getting a basket created by Starbucks. You don't want to mislead the customer in this way. And here's the thing. If I go back to the idea that Amazon is a big... magical god that has to be pleased, and they put the customer first. This kind of goes with that. Keep the customer happy, let them know exactly what they're going to get, and they're not going to complain about you. They're not going to leave bad feedback. They're not going to complain to Amazon. And that's what we're trying to avoid here. We don't want customers complaining about us. If customers complain about your bundle, whether it follows the rules or not, if it's a stupid bundle and customers complain about it, they feel misled about it, and they complain to Amazon, Amazon may just pull the bundle. And they do that. Amazon have pulled, I've seen them pull all kinds of bundles, and they usually do this because there is a problem with the bundle. It's because, and sometimes it's because someone threw something in gratuitously, sometimes it's because someone used the UPC from an item within the bundle. Just stay away from any of those kind of things, and you should be okay. Like, be sensible and always think about the complementary products and the value to the customer. Amazon do, it's in the rules, Amazon do retain the right to pull bundles if they don't like them. So, okay, oh, and Disney, I want to throw something in about Disney there. Don't mix high-end and low-end Disney. That is a problem. If you're selling products from Disney World, like really high level products from Disney World, wow, I got great trolls on Periscope. If you're selling things from Disney World or the Disney resorts, do not mix them with dollar store Disney. It's going to confuse people. They're going to get their bundle. They're going to look at it and be like, I don't like this. This doesn't make sense. I thought everything was from Disney World. Just keep everything very simple and straightforward. And that's another thing, confusing customers. Don't make your bundle super complicated. I see a lot of people say, okay, well, my bundle's got to have all these things in. I'm going to buy like a Ninja Turtle backpack, and I'm going to add in a lunchbox, and I'm going to add in a flask, and a pencil case, and a ruler, and an eraser, and a sweater, and a car, and it just gets crazy. No one wants to buy that bundle for a start. People will buy bundles if they are super simple. You want plates and napkins. You want candy and a candy bowl. You want super, super simple bundles. Don't go crazy with this. 2 complementary notebooks, brilliant, done. When you start getting into like 30-piece bundles with like backpacks and lunch boxes and like your entire school kit, they always have horrible ranks. They never sell, they're too expensive, and you just can't make your money back very well with them. And they're kind of a mess. And I just don't do it. Don't do it. Don't make confusing bundles. Keep it super, super simple. Okay. Last thing. Wow, we're down to number 1. Follow the rules. Follow the rules. So we know some of the rules are kind of open to interpretation. What does highly complementary mean? What does adding value mean? I've given you my interpretation, and I am always happy to discuss it. I'm always happy to discuss it. I am not Amazon. I can't look at a product and say, this is acceptable, this isn't acceptable. But I can kind of help. I kind of have a feeling, and then I've seen what Amazon like, what they don't like. I've seen what they've pulled and what they don't pull. But follow the policies, all the obvious things. Make sure all your pictures are taken on a pure white background. Use PhotoFuse or another. You can use productphotography.com. You can use pixels.com. They will take backgrounds out for you. Always use a new UPC. I recommend leading edge codes. I know 1 or 2 people have had issues with them, but I've used them for years and been very happy with them. They're called leading edge codes. I buy my UPCs from them. They're like $10 for, I don't know, 500. So use a new UPC. Gated categories. Don't sell anything in a category you are not ungated for. Make sure you are ungated for every category your bundle falls in. If your bundle contains groceries of any sort, if it's like a candy jar and candy, add it in the grocery category. Don't start putting it in other categories. If it doesn't contain groceries, put it in the category of the item that's highest value in your bundle. One last thing, I would be very careful about bundling books or media of any sort. That's DVDs, videos, CDs, books. The books, don't bundle DVDs. I would just stay well away from DVDs. DVDs are a risk on Amazon. They're highly counterfeit and a risk. Books cannot be the primary item in a bundle, so be very careful with this. You cannot sell Harry Potter with a complementary magic hat. You can't sell 50 Shades of Grey with a pair of handcuffs. Just don't do it. Don't do it. They will pull the bundle. It's not worth doing. There is some grey area about whether you can add a book as an accompanying item. If it's like clearly an instructional item that goes with the bundle and complements it very highly, then you can do it. But be very careful about this. Don't have a book or a video as the main item in your bundle. And this kind of goes back to the information products thing. So I'm just going to revisit that, as I've been asked about it so many times this week. Just think hard about if you are tempted to add an information product like a CD or a pamphlet or a book or a coloured image, a crayon picture of Barney, a poem. If you're tempted to add any of those things to your bundle, ask yourself why. If you're doing it to keep the competition away, you have a stupid bundle. Don't sell that bundle. Come up with a better bundle. That is not the way to do it. You can make awesome bundles. And also, don't be too bummed. If someone jumps on your bundle and sells alongside with you, it's not necessarily the end of the world. It kind of means that you've made a good product that people want to buy, which is awesome. The next step is to start looking into white label and private label. That's kind of a good step on from bundling. But yeah, bundling's awesome. It's cool, but do it well. Do it right. You can do this. Make smart bundles, and if you make smart bundles, they are scalable. You've got to think about this big picture. I'm seeing a lot of courses, a lot of videos that are about shortcuts and gimmicks. Like, hey, here's a way to master the buy box. Here's a way to crush your competition. Here's a way to do this. It's the wrong mindset, guys. Don't think like that. Don't think about, oh, I must crush my competition. I must own the buy box. I must do this. Think about providing value for your customer. If you provide value for your customer and you give awesome customer service and you make a product that people want, you are winning. You are totally winning, and you have something that you can scale up to be much, much bigger than that product. Don't risk your account. Don't risk your account, your selling privileges, your bundle creation privileges on shortcuts and gimmicks. Okay, guys? All right, thank you so much for joining me. If you have enjoyed this, if you're interested in more, first of all, this is not an advert. This is not a promotion. Google Amazon's product bundling policy. Come and join us. We are on Facebook as Treasure Hunting with Catherine on Facebook. And you can sign up for my newsletter at catherine.com. If you really love bundles, I do have a class all about them, and you are very welcome to look that up. It's at catherine.com/bundles. All right, I hope this was useful, guys. Thank you for the hearts. I super appreciate them. Tap, 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 tap. You guys have been the best. Have a great day. All right, bye.